Hi folks, Comet here. And this is having a game of League of Legends playback. Now, as you can see, I'm doing a replay of one of my personal favorite games, and I posted it on my channel. This is from my favorite game, League of Legends. It is my personal favorite MOBA. And as you can see, I'm playing here. I'm playing as my personal favorite champion, Ezreal. I've removed the fog of war and everything else. And here's all the people and what have you. Here's the enemy team. Of course, I'm in the mid. And I have one of my closest friends, Savarian and Andrew, playing with me. Which is Savarian and, well, Kira Grimm. Now, the randos are the Root and the Roto. Those are your rando people. And here's the items that I bought right there. This is not an LCS game or anything. This is just a ranked flex game, though. So, you can see this is just the beginning of the game. So, the game only goes about 25 to 29 minutes, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Minions has spawned.
What makes this game super awesome is I do quite well in it. So, stay tuned. It's going to be fun. You can look on the mini-map and see what's going on. And you can look at... Yeah, as I said, I'm also an expert level Ezreal player too. This is one, as I said, I love it when I can claim the replays of how I do in the game. You'd be surprised how much you can learn from yourself if you do replays. You know, watch how you play. It's fantastic. Because you can see your mistakes you made and go from there. Also playing with my personal favorite skin of the game too, Pulsefire Ezreal. Hands down, still my personal favorite skin of the game. Hands down. Now, I'm fighting against a Zed. Interesting, but true fact about this match, I never die. I think this was my best game played so far. It's not exactly, you know, challenger level like some people, but it's my personal enjoyment. Go up there, see the Kindred. As you can see here is Desire and everything. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Anyway, as I was saying, I paused it for a minute to show you that this is indeed recording. Here's all the way through. About maybe 30 minutes or so. But I'm providing all the commentary that I wish to do. Now, here, this is Andrew and Savarian. They're playing the bottom lane for us today. They're playing the brand new Champions era, and he is playing Leoner. Savarian actually does quite well as Zaya, yeah. You can see me, but this is my channel. It's all about me. Now you can see our jungler playing Shyvana. Well, they're very good with it, and you can see the jungling path that this particular individual takes. You can see me kicking some butt right here. Now, the reason I like Ezreal the best is because after level 6, he starts stealing kills. No, literally, from across the map. You'll see what I'm talking about in the game in a few minutes. I'm going to show you my entire game from mostly Moss perspective. Now, I will go up here a little bit and show you the Kindred, who does kind of poorly in this game. And when you watch the LCS, you see like Faker and everything else being, them playing this game. When it's coming from the Bronzies, i.e. me, it's kind of different. Because Savarian just got first blood. Yay! So they know. See, there's the... Hang on, I'm heading back. A lot of these decisions were made on the fly. Now, I need to work on my farming, because I can see that right now. I've been playing this game for almost 5 years now, 4 or 5 years now, and I'm still trying to learn. Zed disappears. He buys potions. He has a duck. Now, in the bronze region, i.e. mine, Zed is usually banned. There I is. The jungler doesn't go up there very often, and the Kindred suffers horribly from it. And I don't go up there either, so I can't say very much. So it's some crazy, crazy noise, I tell you what. Watching the Zed farm and what have you. You can see the Shyvana and the Yi getting nasty in here. Now, when you're playing the game, you have the fog of war, so you can't see what's in here and what have you.
Executed.
Oh, there's the shot! Boom! See that? What a shot by the Comet! Oh! See, that's what I'm talking about, folks. As Ezreal is the ultimate snipist, in my view. It's like, it's kind of like Jinx in a way, but it's just so much more harder to deal with because a fed Ezreal is scary. No, sincerely, it is. It's very interesting to watch the things go down. I hope everybody enjoys my Habit of Game Up so far. The last couple of Habit of Game Loves has been from my real life boss, which is amusing. He watches my channel as well. Very interesting, man. Now, here's the interesting tip about the tier that I have down here. Well, this tier, the goddess, actually, if you stay in base, you can constantly queue, and it would actually, you know, go up and keep adding on to the stacks, which is interesting. Genuinely true. I don't know if that's a bug or something you can exploit, but so far there's 1 for me and 2 for Savarium. It's also very amusing to see who buys what. Now the Zed's going up here, the left lane. I marked him as missing, but the Zed's about to ravage the Kindred. And the Kindred doesn't take the heed word, and they're probably going to get violated. Because you can see right here what the Zed's doing now. And while that's happening, I'm farming down here. Trust me, the Kindred complained up a storm. Believe me, they did. You can see the other pings from the enemy team. It's very interesting to see when they ping. Because it lets you know what the enemy team actually, when they actually ping and when you actually ping. Because it's 3-1 our favor. We're up by like 3k. Interesting, no? As my character buys his Manamune,
Killing spree.
Yep. Now Now, Yi tries to get cute, and I punish him for it. Yeah. Because Ezreal Mystic shots are quite nasty. What I should say, his Q's are anyway. See Zed and them are down there taking the dragon poop. My character, I mean, I just don't really care. I love the fact that this is the only skin with a jetpack that I'm physically aware of. Ezreal just, in this one he actually... Yeah, we know. But... now it's amazing to watch their Yi in action. Recently, as of, you know, May the 1st, Yi got a Cosmic Yi skin, which is very beautiful. Here's the new. Now, my supportive choice as of late, as far as the 1st of May, going into the 2nd of it, I like Amumu. I actually like the Mummy support. Although I main Sonar, which is one of my personal favorite supports, because, you know, my favorite lady VA does the voice of her. And that's the reason I like her so much. She also voices Jainer, but that's entirely beside the point. In games like this, you always want to pay attention to you specifically because, well, it's all about you. That is some expert moves done by yours truly. Navarre's just died. Now, if you watch the LCS, you can see how good champions at their highest level can be played. He's retreating for some reason. He's got to buy the next part of his, probably Youmuu's. Yup, he just bought Youmuu's. He's 1-0, I'm 1-0. But see, the thing it is my problem with me is I still have to learn how to farm. I just blink out of the way and then hit him with a Q. I know from experience to stay away from that Yi. Especially if you feed a Yi, you might as well hand over your game. Seriously. There's only a few champions, if you're in the bronze level like me, that will literally, it will mean game over. I do say that the Zed is missing. Abanmanamune and Boots, as you can probably see. And Savarian Bork. I rushed a Bork. At about 12 minutes in, got a Bork, so that's pretty freaking good. But my dude kicked his ass. So I was off camera. But I get fed to a degree. You'll see for yourself, folks, how I rock this game. I get the Comet throw him in a second, I think. I can't remember specifically. I don't know. I don't think I have it ready available, though.
Rampage.
I can't remember if I retreated or Comet him. Well, I know it's called Two-Shot Barrage, but I call it the Comet. The reason why I call it the Comet shot is because the VA behind Ezreal is Kyle, which is the voice of adult Gohan. So that's the reason I call it the Kamehameha. It's an interesting but true fact. Anyway, I personally think Ezreal's ulti is the best global ulti in the game. Specifically, it's more forgiving. Because it's done in like a banana shape. And it's really good. Unlike the Jinx ulti that stops, Ezreal's don't. That's the difference. Here he's smashing my tower in. He burned his ghost blade right there, you can see. Now, in this game, my character does not perish, but at the same time, I don't do overly well either. But I personally believe I did great. That's just me personally. There's Savarian. And eliminated. As I say, the Yi just took down the Kindred, and vice versa. Right now, we're kicking some serious boo-ha-ha. In this particular game, there's not a downside to the team. Kindred keeps calling for help, but Kindred does not get any. Sad face for them, I guess. Now, when you have the tier and the mana immune, what you'll want to do is continue shooting his energy out, even though he's not hitting anything. That's an interesting but true tidbit about it. What you'll do is shoot it anyway, no matter what. When you're coming from base or whatever, keep shooting it. It'll still add to the stacks. Interesting but true fact. Now, my enemy Zed has bought Swifty Boots, which is he values a more steady mobility other than the mobility itself. I swear that Zaya ult is really. There went that. Yep, and I ping like 700 times going, look out, he's missing! Because, you know, some people think that I don't ping here. I do. Whoa. Now, the only problem I have with the Ezreal ult is it loses juice as it hits other things. And it's just like, sad face. That's the only problem I have with it. Hey, he got out of there fast. And my character is always, you know, being the awesome carry he is. Slop. Now he has a lot more feed. He's doing so much better in feed than me. But I've got kills and he don't. He's got a death against him.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
There went that.
Shut down.
Whoop! There went on Leona. Now I do give him credit for trying to get me. Now my tower goes, I think.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
You can look at the mini-map and see how everybody else is doing. And I'll provide my commentary because it's my channel and my character. It's my replay, so it's all about me. But I'll show the other characters now while my characters... Yeah. And there that goes. My dude finally goes up there after the tower went missing with the lawyer. Yeah. As I said, my character has no problems this game. Well, death-wise. But there's so many things I could have done better, you know. But overall, I'm extremely satisfied with my work. Whenever I play Ezreal, I get kind of serious mode and I want to do my best. Because I personally believe he's the squishiest champion in the game. To me, at least, he's the squishiest. I think... Jaina may be squishier, maybe. But Ezreal is definitely up to the squishiest in my view. Now the Ally is calling for assistance because we are ravaging her tower.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah! Amazing, isn't it? Now I return home. Now I'm not sure that was the the meta thing to do, but that's what I'm doing. Amazing, isn't it? As I said, folks, to do this, you go to your profile, then you go to your match history, and you can pull up the replay. Now this is where I start tearing some faces apart. No, Varus started hitting me a lot harder, so bye-bye. So anyway, that's what I love about Ezreal. He snipes people apart. And I get wrecked for it. Bye-bye. And I ignite him, too. Loser. Now, Varus does buy a Hurricane, which I never did. I haven't done very much as Ezreal. But I have done it, but I don't do it very often. Because right now, I'm building a Triforce. Because I buy more of it. Blue Bill Ezreal really does work. You can see from this replay that it genuinely does do so. Now we'll go up to this mid lane and see how Savarian and them are doing. I buy more of the Fange, whatever bloody boy you got it. And then you get the Rage Blade? Really? Wow, really, yeah? My god, he rushed a Rage Blade. That's sure weird. Now, Ezreal being the squishiest champion in the game should not be in the midst of the team fights. Now, if you're like Mundo, it'd be a different story. Now, I've been loving Mundo for a while now as my champion of choice for the top. So far, it's a so far so good kind of clause. Now see here where I'm farming here, I should be over here helping with the dragon. And Comet just cleans house. And that's where things turn over for us. Now, I didn't know the red team was trying to surrender there. Now, that's something I genuinely did not know. Huh. Watch the replays. You can determine who surrenders and who don't.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
This is such a joy to do. If you guys like it, please let me know, and I'll be delighted to show some more from my exploits on League of Legends. It's a personal joy to do so. There's a fight happening up here. And then there's my dude buying his Triforce of Death. Love it. See how I shoot the little blast right there, even though there's nothing there? It works off the mana moon. See, it was at a lower, now it's higher. See, the Zed couldn't beat me, so he killed our Leona. My personal feelings is True Shot Barrage should only be used to cap off enemies. But it also could be used as a team starter fight, but it's not going to do very much damage if it hits everybody unless there's extremely low health. Like that's how I got my Hexa kill. Hit one champion, they're all low, went bam, 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 right through everything. Hexa kill. It's quite beautiful to watch. And the very person helped me get it, Savarian. But Savarian was playing Diana that night. That was a great night. So far, Ezreal's the only one I have Hexa kill with. I have 24 pentakills, or 25, excuse me. As of this recording, I had 25 pentakills so far. My first one was with Darius when I first started playing the game, before his, 90th rework. When his dunk went like this. It went slam. You continue dunking as long as you kill somebody. It was some stupid, ridiculous detail, and that was some years ago. Here comes the team points, folks, and don't worry, it is the video is almost over. Bye-bye. Sorry. I'm quite, excitable. It's a little too late for the TM at your doormat. Now notice new news, building armor. My dude doesn't use AD, he uses AP this match. Even though his normal basic shots are AD, he uses AP. Here comes the E, and he's gonna get ravaged for it. Oh yeah, please try it, Jackhole, please. This is command shot time. Bye-bye. Booshka!
Blue team triple kill. Dominating.
Don't think for a moment that's not satisfying, because it is. Notice he tries to get me, but I make him pay the price for it. Ah, rats! I'll get him next time. I think I said this in the chat. I'll get you next time, Zed. I do believe I tell him that afterwards. But this is a lethality, Zed, people. Make no mistake. If I had access to two-shot barrage in that day, he would have died. Make no mistake. Now here's the Yi down here, doing Yi things. Savarian says the champion doing champion things is Yi doing Yi things, or Leona doing Leona things, and so on. As you can see, my score is 607. My score is actually 807, and it's quite awesome sauce in my view. Savarian's jungling, even though she's not jungling anymore. Savarian has that jungling fever, I guess. We're in the game here shortly, I think. Yep, here it goes. Yeah, this is the end here. Here, you're dead. Notice I stay. The key to Ezreal is staying behind. The idea of it is to stay behind everybody else. See how far I'm staying back from things? That is the key to Ezreal, in my view. This is my personal view on this. If you stay back, you should win. There's the surrender. And there you have it, folks. Victory! And there you have it, folks. Isn't it just amazing? I hope you enjoyed this. How about a game of League of Legends replay? courtesy of Lord Comet. This is one of my most proudest victories, and I'm very, very pleased with it. And let me say one correction before I go. It is 708, not 808. Let me correct myself. Anyway, folks, if you would see more, let me know. But now, have a very, very pleasant evening, and have a good night all, and universally blessed.